Okay, hey there, everyone. So this is Stefan here from the ESFP channel and the MBTI Lounge. So today we're going to do David. I think that's how you pronounce his name. If it's D4vd, don't really care. We'll just call him David. But he's recently gone viral today in the past week because recently they have found a dead body in one of his stolen cars in Tesla, and so everyone was thought this was quite random. It's obviously when there's a dead body in one of your cars, you're thinking, what the hell has happened? And so he was on tour right now, but it today or yesterday they found out that they released the name of the girl, and so she was a 15-year-old girl called Celeste. And so people are thinking that the body is linked to this guy. Initially, when they found out, people were thinking about it, but because the name came out, we had more information. And so people on the internet have been diving deep into this guy. And then they found out that there actually is a lot of proof that they knew each other. And so the evidence is quite disturbing, what's coming through like the Discord chats and even his own music as well. And so they have found out that he has written songs about the girl. Her name is Celeste. There's songs where he's written about her. There's photos of them together. There's Discord messages as well. And so, I think the most disturbing bit is kind of the music that's come out because he's kind of talking about this girl a lot. And then there's even people in the music video that looks like the girl as well, but isn't actually the girl, but he's made sort of like the actors inside of her look like her and wearing the same clothing. So one of his songs is called Romantic Homicide, and he's talking about how he didn't care about this person, how he this is how he felt, like he knows it's bad but he just doesn't care. And this is kind of a trait of extroverted feelers where they kind of deal with a lot of contradiction, where they're kind of focused on what they view as good, or like what they want to be good, or like a good outcome, and then that can lead to them doing a lot of immoral things. So based on David, when I found out about this, I had to type him because I actually knew his type as well, and I think it's quite useful for everyone to know because these types are very suspicious and very sneaky. Because even if you watch the interviews of him, or even if you watch kind of the videos of him talking, you would never suspect this guy to be the type of person to do this. But they based on what I know about the MBTI, this type is one of the more corrupted individuals. And so I wanted to type him based off that information. I think it's really helpful to know. The one thing about MBTI is everyone kind of gets exposed. And so the more types get exposed, the less things like this will happen. So let's go through it. And then I'll explain why he's this type.
Tell you how I made You Left Me First on BandLab. My phone, one closet, one mic, one interface, one love, brother, one love, brother. Pop up in the morning, gotta be on grind mode, thinking about song ideas. I'm a little bit burnt out at this point. You know, it's like day 4 of the BandLab trip. I'm in Houston by myself. No mom, no dad in the house, just me and my phone and just recording. Withered at this point is about 75% complete. I just need about 3 more songs, keep it pushing, turn it in, drop an album, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking through beats, not finding nothing that I
Okay, so the first thing is there's so much NI. He's very intentional about what he wants, and he's very happy as well that he's kind of pushing through with their ideas. So this is something that is very well known to be an introverted intuition type. When they have ideas and they force pursue them, that's kind of high NI. Whereas kind of the lower introverted intuitives, they have ideas, but they don't actually follow through. He seems to be, I have this idea of what I want to achieve, and I'm going to pursue it. So looking like an NI hero. He's also a bit of SE as well, kind of trying to give people experience as well, kind of perform a little bit.
I like him, my boy Tyler. He works with Ryan Tedder, both my goats.
On the beat by Tyler Spriley. He's the GOAT. Me and Ryan Tedder do a bunch of songs together.
Big mentors in the music
Okay, so my boy Tyler, that's something that a lot of Templars, so either ESTPs and INFJs, they tend to talk about their boys or like their group, their posse. No one says that anymore, but the people that they are connected with, they tend to bring them up. So it's very extroverted feeler right here.
business for me. It taught me how to, evolve my sound and get to a place where
Evolve my sound, that's very abstract. It's something that someone like me that's a ESFP would never say. Evolving, no, I don't care about evolving. That's nothing that I would actually say. It's more abstract right there.
it feels like nothing is repetitive. I shout out to Ryan Tedder and Tyler Spy for that. So I asked Tyler, yo, I need a beat real quick that sounds real sad, melancholy, because I'm feeling like, I need some angst. And he was like, oh, I got you, brother. I got you, brother. So he sends me this beat that sounds like Cigarettes After Sex. And I'm a big fan of Cigarettes After Sex, the band. And I was like, you know what? What if I just take a little chill day, not think about anything too much, and just let the vibe speak to me? So I'm in the closet, I'm going, woo.
Or chill like that, you know what I'm saying?
I get in the closet, doing my little thing, so I go through the first verse. I think it's strange when I call you and you don't. And I'm flowing on it. I'll show you right now. I'm literally just.
It's actually so bad because he's actually, I've just recently listened to a few of his songs and he's actually really good, really talented individual. But it's kind of disturbing what's happened here. But yeah, once again, he's performing. So that's a bit of SE as well. And he's very movement as well. So that would write off ISFP, ESTP, ENTJ, ENFJ. He won't be any of those types. He's most likely ESFP, ISTP, INTJ, or INFJ. Like I said, FE is quite we did spot FE before, so he's most likely a ISTP or a INFJ. And plus the NI hero, so which is so strong, like what he wants. It's most likely he's an INFJ.
Flowing on it, all in one take. See the original file right here? All in one take for the first verse. All in one take. So I'm just flowing on it.
I think it's strange when I call you.
So I think he most of his songs, or actually all of them, he records on his phone as well. And this is kind of how he records in like his makeshift studio, which is kind of cool that he's making the most use of his own environment to make music. It's just such a shame what's happened here because he didn't need to do anything like. There's so many things that he probably could have done, but I guess I don't know the full story, but from what I've heard, it's pretty bad. A lot of the music, he's kind of exposing himself.
And you don't pick up 'cause you always do. And you say.
And I get to the chorus. And the chorus is very, very airy. Like there's a lot of space. So it starts off like this. And usually I will come in off the top of the top line, just on some, right after the first verse, whatever I want to do. But I was like, let me just let it breathe. No, I was about to say sexy red line. But I was just going to let it breathe. So I let it breathe for.
Yeah, that's a bit SE as well. Kind of changing, giving stuff that you don't expect. That's SE. A lot of SE users do that to kind of give you a reaction. They want to see you react, so they sort of do that.
For a little bit. Add the background vocals. After I laid the background vocals down, I'm like, all right, bet. What can I say that it's not? Don't want to try too hard. It's a chill day. I'm already burnt out. I just want to say what I gotta say and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I hit the.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch iShowSpeed. He's very similar to this guy. Kind of the same thing where like they struggle to kind of express their mood, or they kind of express their mood in different ways of he really gives me iShowSpeed vibes, who's also an INFJ as well. Even dresses kind of like Speed with the same fashion sense as well.
Why do you lie when there's no point in lying? You feel what I'm saying? Because the last context that we have in the lyrics is I call you and you say you're busy, but you never had time for me. You never not had time for lyrical context. So I'm like, if she's lying, then I gotta say that in the chorus. Why do you lie when there's no point in lying? And then second line, why do I try when there's no point in trying? It's the most simplest hook ever. But it hits so hard because the subject matter is very potent. You don't gotta have a million lyrics in a song to make a good song. Your lyrics just gotta mean something. You just gotta mean something. So basically,
yeah, it's very speed-like there, right? What he's doing. You don't have to have complicated lyrics to make a good song. That's so he's kind of critiquing right there that what other people view as good. There's a difference here between an FE critic and an FI critic. So FE critic like myself, they're kind of critiquing what's important or like what should be definitely good, whereas kind of FI critic, they're kind of critiquing what is subjectively good, what would or objectively good. So a lot of people value lyrics, and he's like, no, actually, there's other ways that you can make songs good, and it's actually you should focus on what is the meaning behind the lyrics. And so that's more of a FE parent kind of correction that he's trying to tell people or try to help with others. So that's something I do recommend that FE parents kind of do, because a lot of people these days, they have ideas of what is good, and you don't actually have to make it that complicated. Like, you can do very simple things and have a better effect. So it's something that I've learned from INFJs, that they repeatedly continue to teach everyone that actually there's actually better ways to do things, and you don't have to just focus on something complex.
The post-chorus now. How do I tie everything together from the first verse to the chorus to the post-chorus? Why do you lie? Why do I try? Tie it all in. You love me at my best. I loved you at your worst. How ironic is that when you left me first? Ooh, 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 ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, where they are.
That's an INFJ. He's 100% INFJ. This is the same type of reactions that kind of PewDiePie does, Speed does, all the INFJs, where they kind of do their whole facial features thing. Yeah.
Where they hit hard? Where they hit hard? Why do you lie? Why do I try? Why you leave? I'm trying and you lying. I'm not even at fault. It's you. So who am I hit the second verse? It never made sense to me. Falling deeper into jealousy. I'm about to play that for you. It never made sense to me. Falling deeper into jealousy. At this part, I'm crashing out in the class. I put up a clip right here. I start going crazy because I can't get the cadence that I want. I can't hit the notes that I want. My voice is literally failing me. I'm crashing out. I start screaming. I start banging my head against the wall. Can't hit the notes. I don't know why. I just mental block. Sometimes I don't get writer's block, but I do get the mental block. I'm trying to record something a specific way, and it's not sounding how I want it to sound in my ears. It makes me mad. It gets me a little angry.
Yep, you can see the wrath type that INFJs have, where they can get everyone can observe them, that they can explode at any time, and it's really coming from like that NI hero not getting what they want, and the frustration from SE Inferior as well, where it's like they have something that they want to achieve, like a certain experience, and they keep missing the mark, or like things don't go their way, so then they can get very dissatisfied from how they want things to be good, because they always want to be kind of perfect. So he's definitely an INFJ, but let's finish the rest of the video.
I finally get through the second verse. It's time to get that chorus back again. A very, very simple song. That's the thing about great music. Sometimes simplest ideas become the greatest songs, man. Romantic Homicide, here with me. Simple. You let me first. Simple, not too much. Look at the stacks on this. It's like there's not even much going on. I got songs like Rehab and things like that where it's like a million stacks, so many background vocals, but this is just like uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. It's only 10. Only 10. So bada bing, bada boom. The song is almost complete. All I gotta do is add the background vocals, add the oohs and ahs. Why do you lie? Stack that up. Make it sound a little full, left and right ear. I mean, my best friend, you want your worst. So I'll put some more footage right here of me just cooking. A little compilation. Roll the clip.
Why do I try my best? You left me first. Let me first. I'm bugging. Thoughts finished. Wow. Woohoo.
Boom. But yeah, man, song was super, super effortless. Shout out to Tyler Spy for sending me the beat when I needed. I was having a little bit of a bad day recording. He sent me the perfect beat at the perfect time. Although I did crash out. Still. But that
Yep, good. That's a rat type. He's very much got an anger management. So, yeah, a bit scary. Who knows how what he did? We'll find out in the next coming days. But me personally, I actually think they should investigate this more. I think it's quite suspicious, especially that there's evidence that him interacting with this person as well. So yeah, so I just want to end this off with a note about the INFJs. Yeah, they sometimes they come off very innocent or very likable, but behind the scenes they can be one of the most corrupt types, and it's mostly, I wouldn't say intentionally. I think it's sometimes they kind of stumble into situations where they're kind of oblivious with their trickster of things that are correct, and sometimes they try to rely on kind of manipulation to get like a good outcome. Which this guy is very FE parent, where he's trying to focus on things that are good, which you can see with his music. It pays off, but then sometimes where they the T trickster, where they start doing things that aren't correct, they can sort of, that TI child, try to think of ways that they can kind of um, escape being accused of doing something bad. Because something about FE users is they cannot take blame at whatsoever. So if there's any evidence that they can be judged badly, especially in this situation where the girl was underage and he was like 19, 20 years old, and I think he met her when she was like 11, 12, as something very bad, and he, with his FE parent, wants to protect his kind of reputation. Which there's a lot of people think that FEUs don't care about reputation. It's a subtle difference between T, where it's like T users are more about how many people know them or how popular they are. They don't care if they're that controversial, or like if they offend people or if they're hated. Whereas the FE user, it's more the perception of being liked. And sometimes both sides, the T users and the FE users, can be a bit fake. Of they can put a front of how they want to be portrayed, and so I think here he's kind of putting a portrayal of being liked, but behind the scenes, there's probably more of a dark side to him. So thank you guys. I don't expect to get much views here, but it's I thought I wanted to put it out because I thought it was quite interesting, especially with the psychology of the MBTI and the things that you can pick up. So, if you did like the video, I have a school group. I've put it in the description. You can watch a few of the other videos. Michael Jackson video wasn't that good, but I'm trying to work out how to edit as well. So I think the production quality of these videos will improve with time. So thank you.